Yo guys, quick update on my build because I saw a lot of people liking my old character where I showcased how I'm playing Juggernaut with this Bladefall of Trarthus mana stacking variant. As you can see, I'm a chieftain. Why? Well, because it's way better. Over the past days, I tried to make the character even faster. I know I have a lot of damage and I know I'm immortal and everything, so the only limited factor for this build was actually movement speed. It's crazy, right? But after some upgrades, obviously the movement speed here is pretty low because we get all of our movement speed if we killed a mob recently. We have like 10 of these. Um, I will just showcase the PoE, I guess, and talk about why I am a chieftain now. I have 490% movement speed. You could increase that even more if you want to, but I don't know. I mean, that's pretty fast, I think. We have 2.8 billion DPS. We have 7 AoE, which is absolutely insane for Bladefall. Like, this is like above average, like this is insane. Our hit pool is, yeah, let's say it like that. Since I have this character, I didn't die a single time and I tried everything. I can tank Uber Maven, Brain Blast, I can deep delve tens of thousands deep down. Like, this character is immortal. So we have full screen AoE. It's the dream build, I guess. It's buttonless, you don't have to do anything. I will showcase the build later, don't worry, but I will talk about the PoE real quick. First of all, I have 1 point too much. Why? Because I'm missing a 1 passive voices at the moment because I'm poor. I don't have money left, so once I have that, obviously the point here is free and then it's fine, so you can ignore that for now. Our configurations are also just things we always have active because I don't like cheating, like I don't like, oh, let's activate this and this and this, but then it's not really active all the time. So these are all the configurations which are active all the time, at least while mapping. So that's basically it. I didn't enable the block. If we enabled block recently, we are, yeah, like, I guess even better than Immortal, but no one needs that. And besides that, what changed? Well, our Ascendancy changed. Before that, I was Juggernaut, because this is pretty cool here. Stun immunity, slow immunity, pretty cool, but is it really mandatory? No, it's not. Mainly for this here. Endurance charges, not because of the defense, because, like I said, we are immortal. We don't need endurance charges for defense. But it grants us a lot of AoE, which is nice. But in the end, it's only like, I don't know, 24% increased AoE. And besides that, the Ascendancy is absolute garbage. Like, the whole shit is basically only for 20% AoE. That's not worth it. So I'm Chieftain now. First of all, we can stack our max fire res, which is pretty cool. I am only 80% max res, because the Dying Sun grants me 5 max res. If you want, you could go 90 res, but like I said multiple times already, you are immortal. So why would I increase my movement? No, wait, why would I decrease my movement speed, decrease my damage, decrease my AoE just to try to get more fire res? It doesn't make sense. We are absolutely immortal. Like, nothing can kill us in this game. So this is basically completely useless. But there's nothing else we need, so I just took that. Everything else is trash here. This is also garbage, it doesn't do anything for Bladefall. Besides that, this here, that's basically the main point, because with Juggernaut I had that on a Forbidden Flame and Flash. Now we can have 2 Jewel sockets left, or empty, which is pretty insane, because we don't need the Forbidden Flame Flash. If you want to, you could use Forbidden Flame Flash. I guess you can get this here, more damage, but no one needs more than 2.8 billion damage. I'm literally one-tapping every Uber boss, so why would you need more damage than that? And this here, pretty insane. We have so much generic damage, like tens of thousand global damage, and like I think about 500% increased AoE scaling. Oh, let's see real quick. How much AoE scaling do we have? I don't know where to see that, to be honest. Like, here, we have like 483% increased AoE, which is absolutely insane. So these explosions from the mobs, trust me, they are like screen wide basically. Only 10%, but that's still enough. So this is like a mapping killer. So the whole change from Juggernaut was basically we have more damage, we have more AoE, we have more defense, we have over 100% more movement speed, and we have explosions. So it's basically better in any way, like in every single way it's better. So Chieftain it is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Like I said, I'm using like 10 of these. No, wait, these here. Movement speed if you've killed recently, and movement speed implicit, or movement speed while facing implicit, because we do have perma facing, because we have perma face run, the buff. And yeah, sure, you could get more movement speed if you delete the crit down there and then get again movement speed if you've killed recently. Or you can get more damage when you get crit down there instead of movement speed. But yeah, like I said, you don't need more damage, so movement speed is worth way more. So that's it. I also enabled more cluster jewels. We have more Esser dominances now and magnifier instead of vast power, because it's a little bit more AoE than power charges, because vast power caps at 50%. So magnifier is, I think, 4% increased AoE for us now, so it's a little bit better. We do have 3% AoE on all of the small ones, so we have 7 AoE. You could increase that, obviously, by getting AoE implicits on these, but yeah, I like movement speed more. I do have some AoEs here 4%, 5%, 4%. For the next AoE upgrade, we would need like, I don't know, to be honest. We would need like 15%. Wait, how much do we need? So yeah, you could increase that a little bit. Here, 10% increased AoE would increase it a little more, so you could use one 5% AoE implicit, I guess, instead of a movement one, but you really don't need more. And with the explosions, trust me, mapping is absolutely insane. So that's basically it. Probably the best build in Path of Exile history. It's literally immortal. One taps every single mob in the game, 500 movement speed, 150% item quantity, buttonless gameplay, don't have to click anything, so I don't really know how it could get better in any way in the future, besides, well, if they nerf this build. I will just showcase a map real quick, I guess. Here, a fortress map. Fortress, I like the fortress map out here. Boring as map, nothing special on it. Movement speed and the hideout, pretty trash, but once we kill mobs, we are pretty fast. You can see the explosions sometimes, that's pretty decent. Like, it's absolutely insane with the AoE scaling. And we do have, yeah, 430 movement speed, 10% action speed basically. He's one tap. So that's what I mean. Why would you need more damage? You know? So all these people who has like 50 billion damage, I don't get it. Why would you need that much? Get more movement speed, get more AoE. That's way better. No one needs more damage than that. You can really see these explosions, like how big they are. It's just absolutely insane. So yeah, probably best build in the game. I guess we can showcase a boss real quick. I don't really have any boss here. A normal Eater of Worlds White, so he should probably be one tap. It's nothing too special, obviously. Yeah. Because Arcane Cloak is not full potential at the moment, but who cares? Oh, and one thing I should talk about is wait, where is it? Normally I use 3 of these jewels. Where's the jewel? Oh, I sold it already. I have 2 of these here for reduced mana cost. It's pretty garbage, because there is nothing good else. There's no good prefix, and with any kind of good implicit they are like 10 mirrors, so I just bought these for like 10 divines. I don't have 10 mirrors for 1 jewel slot. Normally I use 3 of these to have 0 mana cost, but I saw that I have enough mana regeneration to only use 2. It costs like 3000 mana per second, but my mana regeneration is 4700, so yeah, that's also, I guess, a little bit nice. So I have 1 more Jewel socket left. So yeah, that's basically the build. Quick update. Probably the final version now. I don't really see how this build could get better in any kind of way, to be honest. Sure, a little bit more movement speed here and there, but I think that's it. Probably skipping the league now till Crown Loot is fixed and I come back next league when there's actually something to farm, because farming at the moment is completely dead. Nothing works. It's impossible to make any kind of money. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys next league.